As we are here, unfortunately, the start of year 4 of this hell that is building Syracuse. Before we get into it, we are going to bring back the ghost of Otto the Orange past. New mascots, and hopefully the ghosts of Otto the Orange past of Otto the Orange. Ghosts of Otto the Orange past, yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Hopefully they will finally bring an end to this hell this year. As this Syracuse team fell short in the 2027 national title at the end of year 3, losing to Ohio State by 3. So we got to go again. Unfortunately. I have done all of the off-season stuff and preseason. So we are starting right in week 0. Yeah, I have been doing this since release. I have been doing this because I do, unlike you, I do play the games. Because I do not trust the sim engine. I will never trust the sim engine. Bravo to you for trusting the sim engine. I've been doing this so long that we have already started a second rebuild just so I could do something other than Syracuse. And then we have Kennesaw State Dynasty, which is just going to run however long I want it to run. Okay, well. Before we get into anything, let's meet the 2027 Syracuse Orange. I'm sure everyone is eager to see. Our starting quarterback on this 89 overall team with an 89 overall offense and a 90 overall defense. Our starting quarterback is redshirt freshman. I never got rid of the national championship logo. Oops. Our starting quarterback is redshirt freshman field general at 6'2", 207 pounds, out of Buffalo, New York. Quarterback number 3, 81, modified to 84 overall, Taylor Wilson. Backing him up, Thaddeus Hay, true freshman. Here's hoping week 1 doesn't go like it did for you. And yeah, we got true freshman out of Warren, Michigan. We got him right from under Michigan's nose. And honestly, I think I'm going to just redshirt him right away. And then probably give Keegan DeBeer the second spot. I think we're going to do that now. I just don't see a need to starting Thaddeus Hay or to play Thaddeus Hay. This year. Could be really good. He's starting out at a modified overall of 83, but I just don't see a reason. Don't see a reason this year. DeBeer gonna be having DeBeers on game days instead of playing. Greg Allen, and then Keegan DeBeer will be there. Miles Good down there, and then Barry Mulring also down there. Running back, we have Yasin Willis still. He's up to a modified 86 overall. Gary McCourt, he's really good. I like him. I mean, Willis is nice to keep around. Willis is McCourt's definitely gonna be the running back of the future. A redshirt sophomore. Stan Maddox is down there too, running back 3, and then Charlie Joseph, RB4. John DeChristopher, freshman that we brought in. He is RB5. He might get the red shirt most likely. Might get a red shirt most likely, unless we have injuries. Craig Yoder still playing fullback for us, junior year. We have freshman or sophomore fullback Nicholas Schultz too. Scholes. Wide receivers. Zeed Haynes, 86 overall. None of our wide receivers are great. Zeed Haynes' speed, though, at 99, could be good. Terrence Hippenhammer up to an 86 overall. Ron Haley, he was good for us in year 3, 84 overall. Terrence Rourke was all right. Niles Tarrant has kind of fallen off as a redshirt senior, and then Taquan Blackburn, him too. They just haven't been able to keep up with the young guys. And then we have redshirt senior Daryl Gill, who didn't want to transfer. And then Jeremy Awesome, redshirt freshman. Emmanuel Ross, redshirt junior. Anybody else down here? In terms of receivers, no. Tight ends, Jason Van Buren, up to an 87 overall. Marco Butt, 76 overall, and then Taylor Watkins is now here. Is now on the spot. Offensive line was a struggle spot. Right tackle, we have 81 overall. Redshirt freshmen, we got 2 freshmen over here in the left tackle spot vying for number 1. Ari Ogunjobi and Deontay Higdon are both kind of close for that number 1 spot. Noah Rosiak is down there at 77 overall, modified. Left guard, Joshua Miller up to an 85, and then Willie Goodacre up to an 83 if something is needed. Center, Ben Katera, redshirt sophomore, 81 overall. Scary. That worries me. What really worries me, though, is the fact that his backup is a 72 overall. We could put Goodacre here, but for now, with Katera's physical abilities, Goodacre having none of those, we might keep. We'll try Katera as a sophomore. Right guard, Michael Tompkins, redshirt senior, 84 overall. Romeo Kramer, redshirt junior, 79 overall. Keenaway could very well pass him if we have to go to a next year. Right tackle, Revion Mack, 80 overall. Worries me. We just don't have, like, our offensive line's always been bad. We've not been able to figure that out. Move to the defensive side, and this is where we're going to start having issues too. AJ LeBeau, 84 overall. Nothing terrible, but just nothing great. And then Rashard Perry, 83 overall there. Von Parms is 78. So he might see some playing time as a redshirt freshman. Right defensive end, Emmanuel Robinson, also 84 overall. Joel Ojokwu, 79 overall. George Zubnar, 76 overall. Defensive tackles, as it just keeps getting not great. Murad Watson, 85 overall. Xavier Miles, 85 overall. They're just all right. Dave Webb, 80 overall, all right. And then we get down to Cooper Hicks and Deontay Manelli. Left outside linebacker, Caden Brown. This is where we're going to be good. Our linebacking core should be really good. Caden Brown, 88 overall. King Joseph Edwards, 83 overall. Zion Moultrie Goodard, 80 overall. Plays primarily on the right side, but can flex over. Middle linebacker Jason Burt at 93 overall. Jaden Brown, 85 overall. Right outside linebacker Jihad Lassane Jr., 80 overall. I don't know why Scotty Odell is the one behind him. We'll let it ride for now. And then Frank Good at the 3 spot there. Corners. We've had some good ones in the past. Not right now. Elias Robinson the 4th is our best corner at 81 or 86. Raheem Long Jr. at 81 is CB2. CB3 is where we start to see the drop off. Marcellus Barnes 76. AJ Lincoln 76. Or Barnes 77, I'm sorry. And then Gil Fouds, a freshman, true freshman at 76. Free safety, Isaac Carter 84. Adonis Wimper's there at 75. And then Major Boatwright at 65. And then here's this. Yeah, we don't have a strong safety. Our best strong safety is Gordon Campmoyer at 54 overall. We're going to be bringing Adonis Wimper in. Campmoyer is not going to play a snap this year unless something catastrophic happens. Kicker's still going to be Jaden O. Punter, LaMarcus Wiles. So that's our team. We are going to be making a change to the defensive playbook. This 3-3-5 has not been what we want. We're going to just switch to a just generic multiple. I want to go base 4-3. We might just try a base 4-3 for now. I mean, actually, yeah, let's just go to a multiple for now. I like that better. Just because, well, we were exposed by Ohio State. And we just got to try something out. Other than that, 3-3-5 has not been working. We got to try something to help ourselves out. Especially now with not having a lot of good defensive backs. We are the preseason number 1. Let's take a look at the top 25. Got us, Ohio State, Clemson at 3, Alabama at 4, Georgia 5, Pitt, who beat us last year, at 6, NC State at 7, Arizona 8, Tennessee 9, Notre Dame 10, Michigan, that team in Ann Arbor, is at 11. Kansas State 12, Virginia Tech 13, Cincinnati 14. 15 is Utah, 16 is Oklahoma, 17 Ole Miss, 18 Minnesota, 19 Oregon playing Utah State in week 0. Georgia Tech is at 20, Florida at 21, Charlotte 22, Colorado 23, Wake Forest 24, and 25, rounding it out in the Pac-12. We are going to talk about that here in a moment because we have made some changes to conferences. Boise State at 25. So let's get into some of the changes we've made because we are in the 2027 season. Go to conference standings to show you this. The ACC has not changed. First off, I finally have pulled the trigger. The Pac-12 now has 8 teams. Got Oregon State, Washington State, they were already there. Boise State, Fresno State, San Diego State, Utah State, Colorado State from the Mountain West have moved over. And then just to get to an 8th team, I said screw it, and I threw in New Mexico State. Now for the Mountain West, so they still have 8. We have Northern Illinois as they are moving over in 2026 in real life. Then for the MAC, UMass, who's going to be moving over in 2025 or 2026, is in the MAC now. So those are your changes. We still only have 2 independents, and we are down to 2 independents in UConn and Notre Dame. And yeah, New Mexico State's no longer in CUSA. That's that. Let's look at our schedule before we meet our recruiting class. At least what we want to try and get is a recruiting class. We start week 0 on a bye. We then go week 1, start of our season, at Penn State. At Penn State in, hopefully, Sad Valley. Then we play an FCS team, FCS Northwest at home. Then 2-game road trip as we go to Stanford and then Louisville for 2 ACC games to start ACC play, actually. Home against Pitt, looking for some revenge. At Georgia Tech, that game's been a debacle every time we've played it. At Virginia Tech, when we played them in year 1, that game was a debacle that went to overtime. It was an instant classic. At Coastal Carolina, just because I want to go play on the teal turf. And then we end 4 games in the season, 4 games at home. Boston College, who we've never lost to. UConn, who we have not lost to. Florida State, who I don't know if we've played. And then NC State, who we've only played once. That is the schedule. Again, we are the number 1 overall team. Preseason number 1. And now, let's meet the recruiting class. Right now, Jared Edmond, DJ Schottenheimer, Curtis Schmitz, Maurice Guy, left guard, Dakota Verrett, as we have 800 hours, Logan Cush, Alexander Trinidad, Eric McKelvin, Slade Addington, Timmy Ibrahim, Jason Nagy, Nolan Klein, Justice Fowler, Kane Payne, Austin Sheets, Devon Shidu, Antonio Carnegie, Ladarius Hood, Zach Butcher, Traven Snodgrass, Yosifa Tagafu, Zach Smart, Jay Freitas, Noah McLean, George Anelli, Martin Townsell, Amit Shabazz, Richard Bush, Bill Foster, Jason Ebron, Corey Hepburn, Benjamin Winbush, Manu Sue, Jamie Ivory, and not Bill Clinton, but Ben Clinton. And because we don't have free safeties, we're going to start with Clinton and Ivory. We're going to start kind of working. Those are the prospects we're going to focus on. We're going to throw the amount of hours that we can at these 2 guys. That's how we're going to start right there. Then we're going to just kind of go up, look for some of the gyms that we have. And we have 800 hours to start the year. Richard Bush is a 5-star. I know we got at least 1 more 5-star on this list. Okay, yeah, here we go. 2 more, actually. On Shidu, we're going to throw hours at. Kenny Payne. Kane Payne. Not Kenny. Is that it? It is. Now we're just going to... Now that we're all the way back at the top of the list, we are going to go... down it. As we are going to burn most of our hours early. Guess we can recruit McKelvin. We've already sent him a scholarship. Guess we'll just do that to get our hours. Then, well, we'll see what happens as we don't have a game to play here in week 0. We lose out on Zach Butcher. That sucks. I don't think we even sent any hours at him. Other than that, I mean, we got everybody. We have a chance on everyone. Ivory and Ben Clinton are the 2 big ones for now. See if we get any hours back. I doubt it. 20. We lost out on Butcher, which is, I mean, is what it is. We'll remove him from the list, and we'll see kind of what we can go after early. Desmond Abreu, we're 5th in his top 8 or on everything. So you only have 20 hours. Offer a scholarship. Without even scouting Abreu, we're just going to do that. Now, with recruiting done, we have a rivalry game against Penn State. I don't know much about this rivalry. I know Penn State was terrible in year 3. They are 90 overall, 91 on offense. And, well, let's go to Happy Valley. See what we can do here in week 1. Gotta hit the ground running against a good team.
Welcome to Happy Valley, State College, Pennsylvania. Yes, zone, fired up, stands starting to fill, and they are ready to see the Penn State Nittany Lions take the field to kick off this new season. There's nothing
It's a
quite like
stripe out, I believe, at Penn State.
the bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State.
Yeah, this is our starting game. I didn't really do much to change the schedule either, which is the problem. And unfortunately, we are kicking this ball off.
Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway.
And Jay nose kick, hopefully. They're striping. I mean, their whiteouts don't have a great record either, but.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense is.
Last meeting, Penn State won 23-17. They have a 5-game win streak. And to start the game from the 25, Penn State's quarterback number 0. It's a straight handoff, and Marcellus Barnes on the blitz just brought down whoever their running back is. Now 2nd and 11. It's a read option. It's a something. As we got to the running back and tackled him immediately. This is an RPO. And I don't know who number 0 is, but he has guys falling into him, and he is lucky. As what in Jesus' name was that play? 3rd and 11 from the 24. And oh, he throws an interception on the first play. And not only an interception, this will be returned. Elias Robinson, the 4th. And we quiet this Penn State crowd on the 3rd play of the game. Just not a smart throw. And we are on the board without ever even touching the ball on offense.
Extra point makes it 7-0.
Has a big matchup.
They're about to
Clemson
kick
playing
away.
Tennessee.
Probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
They're less than a minute into the first. And a kneel
no
down.
chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six.
Straight handoff. Good run. Burt can't make the tackle. No one else can make the tackle. And Evan Roche, 18-yard gain. 19-yard gain, I'm sorry. Now 1st and 10. Another run to Roche, and he loses 3 this time. Elias Robinson so far having himself a game. Interception for a touchdown, now the TFL. And quarterback to run. Yes, quarterback to run slides down. 3rd and 6 down just shy of the 50. Go to Barksdale. No idea who Dakota Barksdale is. 3rd and 6 from the 49. Barksdale having to scramble and to the tight end. Doesn't matter. Well, Barksdale's a generated player as he is a sophomore. Now Penn State has to punt. Zeed Haynes doesn't... Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Zeed Haynes with 99 speed did not touch that ball. And he could have been gone. As we now see our offense for the first time this year. Wilson in his very first start for Syracuse. I believe one of his first games. It's just going to be a straight handoff to Yasin Willis early, and he fights and gets 7 for us. Second and 3. Gonna throw this to Marco Butt. Marco Butt gets his first catch in a Syracuse uniform. Happy Valley, we knew they were going to be loud, and blitz coming, and unfortunately Willis cannot get away.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys. Yeah, no doubt about it. This is
Gonna try here on 2nd and 10, get the ball to Zeed Haynes, and if he can get space, nobody's gonna catch him. Didn't get enough, but got enough for the first down. First and 10 now from the 45. Wilson throws, doesn't have blocker. McCourt does not have blockers. He only gets a yard out of that. Second and 9. Hand this off to McCourt. McCourt, again, like I said, he's going to be the running back of the future, most likely. It's across midfield to the 48. Yasin Willis, good burst from Yasin, and down to the 42. And we're going to start to slow this down a little bit. Do kind of what we do with Kennesaw State, where we just try and strangle out the life. As a linebacker blitz that left Jason Van Buren wide open. I'll second him. He's only a gain of 3, but just to get some throws for Wilson. You have to run one more play before the end of the first quarter. And Willis, only a gain of 2. That'll take us to quarter number 2. Up 7-0 early. Penn State hasn't really been able to do much on us. Well, they had disaster on their very first play. What worries me is I know this Penn State defense could be very good.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
3rd and 5 from the 37. This play worked a lot for us in year 3 and nothing there. McCourt can't do much. I'm afraid is what this is going to look like.
That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Jay No misses his first field goal on the year. I mean, it's from a long one, but now man in motion. Touch pass as Burt can't get there, and this is going to be a touchdown for Penn State.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Inside the 5, good return up to the 23.
Running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
And well, we're gonna
Talk about settling
again.
points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads
Oh,
to say maybe
Zede Haynes. If he got, he doesn't get a block, but good little run on the touch pass from Zede Haynes.
Especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Now, 1st and 10 from the plus side of the 50 at the 49.
On the ground.
Willis kind of got a slight block, only gets 4 there.
We've seen the Big Ten ACC challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
Willis gonna get a first down. Willis gonna run challenge a defender and down to the 32.
And establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school.
Terrence Hippenhammer wide open. Spun down, though, after a gain of 7. Good throw by Taylor Wilson. Young man. Looking very good. McCourt. Good cut, McCourt. Gary McCourt down to the 13.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it.
Oh.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red
As
zone.
that will be McCourt or Wilson's first incompletion. We get 7 on the run.
7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call. And
3rd and 3. At the 7, really need to pay this off with a touchdown. McCourt going to get the first down definitely, and then 1st and goal from the 2.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Now you send Willis is in.
Cashing it in for this offense.
Willis is going to walk in, get hit late, and we regain the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
2:52 to go.
Extra point is true.
Penn State has all 3 timeouts as we did that in 9 plays.
Check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your
As Georgia Tech loses to App State.
Arkansas State looked like
Or no,
the program
Arkansas State, I'm sorry.
step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its
1st and 10 from the 25.
to say the least.
Handoff
60 minutes of football
and brought down, gain of 7.
certainly a game with implications far beyond
Rochet.
standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Split T for Penn State, and it's a handoff to the fullback. Fullback's gonna be tight end. I don't even know.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
That
They have relished
that was the tight end.
since the last time these two got together, Colin.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat
Now
your
3rd and inches from the 35. Oh no. Oh, we're fucked.
for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games.
Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Penn State.
I made a goof up.
Catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football.
This game's tied again. As like I said, I made a goof up.
If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
I was gonna catch this at the
He'll start
3,
return inside
the
his
4, I
box.
should say, and good. Sheds one tackle down to the 32.
Good job bobbing and weaving and
Oh
finding
man.
a little bit of running room on that return.
Has this just been 2 big plays for Penn State's offense?
The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown
McCourt.
every time.
Gary McCourt, if he gets on his horse,
Look out, there he goes.
does not, but down to the 36.
Get on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
As it's all been just those little touch passes that have worked extremely well.
Ball is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball. 'Cause
And Zede Haynes gonna outrace a few people. Cut inside. Zede Haynes down to the 9.
Plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense
Chunk play.
finally makes the stop.
Alteron Haley's gonna be the one in.
Line on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly.
As Haley gonna get the corner. Haley gonna walk in,
And to the end zone.
win the race, and 3 big plays.
I just love the execution.
All of them touch passes. As that's going to be Taylor Wilson's first touchdown as a Syracuse quarterback, too.
I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep
On a
this
touch
momentum
pass.
and keep putting up numbers.
And we go up 7 again in a game that defense has been at a premium. And this will be a touchback. 67 ticks left for Penn State. They have all 3 timeouts.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense.
Empty backfield for their quarterback.
These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
And intercepted. Elias Robinson again.
Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his
And the defense, I just had said it,
And this is obviously not
where defense has not been a thing since the first drive for either team.
Much better job with his decision making.
With now a minute left, Elias Robinson IV makes his 2nd interception, and we have the ball at the 44. We don't have to go super aggressive here. We have all 3 timeouts.
Looking for a gap. It's
As Willis does get
They make the
a
stop,
block or
this
2,
running
and
game moves the chains as they get the first down. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Van Buren gonna
And that corner
only get a
made
couple.
punt despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The give to the
Willis fighting around. He gets tackled forward. 1st down.
22, a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Wilson will throw.
Wilson to throw.
Got his man quickly. And
Short gain, only 2 yards.
on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
2nd and 8.
He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble.
As this is going to find Marco Butt, he gets taken down.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
1st and goal from the 10.
They'll try to get
Willis
it with the
fighting.
relentless
We got enough time for one more play.
down to the 4. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push and just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make
2nd goal from the 4. We're going to go touch. The touch pass has worked a lot.
They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
And
He's able to bounce off one tackle.
we're gonna have to kick.
Clock will stop.
We're gonna have to kick. I just don't trust.
Chance to regroup on the sideline.
I mean, it's a short kick. Odd angle too.
And they'll try to tack on a three before they head to the locker room.
This kick is
The official says no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss.
as Jaden O starts 0-2 on the season. And this is something we're gonna have to worry about. Apparently.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Oh no.
What an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred.
I mean, we start with the ball.
Old-fashioned rivalry
We start with the ball.
in that first half.
The Nittany Lions
We couldn't convert the touchdown
in the second half.
or the turnover into points that second time.
Here he comes.
And Ross still fighting up to the 25.
Broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
The crowd back into it, only down 7. We hand this off to McCourt. Gary McCourt going to get us 7.
We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for the
2nd and 3.
Like as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock.
I don't know how Terrence Hippenhammer got so open, but
Has to play more inspired,
1st and 10.
more physical in the second half.
Nice job by the receiver.
Somebody left him on the drag route and
Zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves
send Willis. Good run, 4 yards.
2nd and 6 coming.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning.
Oh no.
Into traffic, picked off. And
Just not a good throw by Wilson. His first real mistake.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turn.
And they find the tight end. Ah, man.
stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That hurts.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
And down goes the quarterback for the first sack, Jihad Lassane, the man who we were debating on if we wanted to even be a starter.
Quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes.
2nd and 19, now from the 32.
This outside linebacker. He's a guy
Quick
that
pass, it's a screen, and they get 4.
comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in the back pocket.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get
Make it
to
5.
a lot of
3rd and
times
14.
to make even bigger
From the
plays
27.
here, but it was still a positive game.
And down goes that man again, the quarterback. 4th and 22, and King Joseph Edwards is the man who gets the block, or the sack, and Penn State has to punt from their 35, from our 35. Penn State punts from the plus 35. The ball goes out at the 17, but what in the Iowa did we just watch? Our forced turnover, or their first turnover, does not result in points. And we only get 3 yards on that. I'm going to go back to just this touch pass, especially out of the Wildcat.
Show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And we lose 5.
Chance just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job under.
I mean, it's just, we got to take a smart pass, smart play. If we only get a couple yards, if we get anything, we get something. Zeed Haynes makes a man miss. Zeed Haynes tackled forward. Thank you, Penn State.
It's so important this offense is able
Oh, man, that was scary. Now we're going to try and...
And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Now you send Willis. Now only gets 2. We tried extending that play, and realistically, we probably never should have.
Great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gonna find Van Buren. Van Buren is gonna get.
It was loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. And they'll get him down.
No.
Pretty solid return.
There is no way. In the cluster of humanity. We're challenging this. Oh yeah, his back is on the ground.
Hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
He may have levitated and we may have got EA'd.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
We keep the ball. We keep the ball.
Crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To the ground.
Willis isn't going to be able to get enough for the first down.
He's got enough. Syracuse the first down.
Fuck.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man.
Oh my
wins.
gosh.
Cliches to get that third down and short.
We're going to see if Wilson can make this pass.
To pass.
No need to, as we're just going to get 3 yards.
And good coverage by the
Will I finish DFL at Daytona tomorrow? As much as I would like to, I don't think so.
Positive yards, never complain.
As
And-
he gets set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter.
We will snap this, and I'm going to be glad we did, as Yasin Willis goes down and, oh no, Willis is hurt.
Down at the 44.
Something bad always happens.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Something bad always happens if you snap that football
This will be the last play of the quarter.
before the end, with only a few seconds left in the quarter, and there it was. Because now we're going to have to,
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
as Haynes is only going to get a yard. And
Clock running. Looks as if time will expire here in the third. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and
we'll keep McCourt in. I mean,
3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a
3 quarters in the books here in game one.
into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
7 minutes of football to play.
Back to work after the break.
2nd and 9. McCourt in the backfield. McCourt,
Leave it with him.
the slightly faster of the two.
That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert.
Now 3rd and 8. Only up 7.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
Maddox is going to get the corner. Maddox is going to get a first down. We're going to go out of bounds with him.
Out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass,
To find the got to find the stretch plays for McCourt. Get him in space. I really like Gary McCourt. I mean Maddox too,
Got the big first down.
but we just can't. We're not going to be a power run team with McCourt primarily.
Leaves it with
Guy who can just outrun people to the corner. McCourt, there it is. Like I said, find a way to get Gary McCourt into space, and he could do magic. As Yasin Willis is back in.
But they can also drain that clock.
Chance to make this 2-score game. And off Willis. Like I said, Willis isn't going to beat people to a corner as much,
Down to the 4 as they get
especially injured.
now on 2nd and goal.
I think we're going to run the 2nd and goal play now. We've run a lot of touch passes,
Pass on the run.
and Zeed Haynes makes a man miss, and don't think it was necessary. Haynes, I mean, he's had himself a day. All of it's on run after catch off the touch passes.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of
In game 2 against FCS Northwest, we'll probably let Wilson throw the ball a little more.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires.
Just no need in a game like this against a team that we know is really good. And dumb choice to bring that out as they only get to the 12. Penn State, I mean, they've really just been in their own way.
That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be
And a safety. Who was it?
tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
These offenses sometimes
As we see Otto,
know they gotta go fast and they gotta put points on
Emmanuel Robinson. Let's ignore what I did over here, as I think that could be game. All because of the dumb choice. Let's ignore what I did here, as I switched to Elias Robinson and just as no, Elias Robinson has to get the thumbnail when we do make it there. Now with 4:30 to play, 4:30 and change to play, McCourt gets us up to the 45.
Boy, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45.
You know what?
The Orange have the ball back.
This could be dumb.
They'll get this
Up 16 now.
their own 45-yard line.
This crowd trying to be a factor.
Now comes in motion. Wilson will throw.
Wilson to throw.
He's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh no.
Intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Ball was
A tremendous play
tipped
to make the interception and then
and intercepted
to the 50-yard line.
and brought back to the 50.
Into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Needing 16. This game
They try to
isn't over yet, as Roche only gets 2.
squeeze. This junior knows
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Ingbar,
the big defensive tackles in the middle.
a
They're not
generated
always the best
player.
pass rushers, but they are strong. And I say,
Really going for the dagger there and just
hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs.
as that's not a touchdown,
They don't get in
thankfully.
the midst of those big boys.
the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
Penn State 1st and goal from the 5. They got 3 and change to play. Three and a half to play. A little over 3.5 actually.
He's looking to throw.
Looking to throw and incomplete.
He was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5.
2nd goal from the 5 now.
On the ground.
And brought down 3rd and goal from the 7, and
He'll lose a couple. If they can get it into the end zone,
they're going quick. I don't like this.
turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal.
Throwing, intercepted. Elias Robinson again. His 3rd.
After the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Nice job.
Elias Robinson, have yourself a day, young man.
You bring on the nickel.
As Willis is going to get to the edge. Willis is going to get us a 1st down and more.
And almost put this one away.
He's now
And we need to find plays where Yasin Willis is not.
over the century mark in this season opener.
Yasin Willis is not having a good time.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and
As
now
we get to the
they'll snap it in
38.
38.
Elias Robinson, 3 picks, none bigger than the final one, with that last one.
A handoff. Keep
Court
working on
gonna
that
try and get to the corner. He only gets 3,
The defense snows him under after a very short game.
and Willis is back in, which I don't like.
Time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
See if we can get a first down off the jet pass. Could be Teron Haley getting it.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Haley going to get the corner. Haley going to get a first down. And then tackled down. Penn State's going to call a timeout.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
Now 1st and 10 from the 43. I'm going to bring Haley in motion again, and this time it's a handoff to McCourt.
And he is
Court only gets a couple.
A host of defenders there to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
2nd and 8.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wilson to pass.
Wilson to pass. McCourt catches it.
On the screen.
McCourt diving down. Not how I wanted to dive down. It doesn't matter. He holds on to the football, and we can kneel this out. Other than a couple one big mistake, and then the tip ball, Wilson has himself a great game. Kneel down. We beat Penn State in the opener. We win the rivalry game that I didn't know was a rivalry.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect?
Get our 25th win in the series.
Throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
Elias Robinson's your player of the game with a defensive touchdown, 3 interceptions, and a TFL.
There was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For just
And
a moment,
honestly,
our entire broadcast team,
everything that happened there,
another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
everything that happened there, other than a couple mistakes, I'm okay with. It went well. We get a good win early. Go into Happy Valley and make them sad. As Jared Edmond, Schottenheim. Thanks. Hate that. Brand exposure is even going up. Edmund, Schottenheimer, Schmitz, Gee, we're all first in. Nagy, we're third. McLean, we're fourth. We lose out on Bill Foster, left end. That sucks. So he reaches top 5. We were 6th. Jason Ebron, we're top 5. Sue, we're 2nd in his top 5 behind Miami. Jamie Ivory, we're 2nd in his top 5 behind Georgia. Trinidad, we're 6th in his top 8. Ibrahim, we're 1st in his top 8. Freitas, we're 7th. Brayu, we're 2nd. Elias Robinson gets ACC Player of the Week, Defensive Player of the Week, and National Defensive Player of the Week. As he should. See what we get. No, Purdue beat Notre Dame. We have 5 hours. Shit. What can we do? I haven't thrown anything at Freitas. Guess that for now. Yeah, that's weird right now. That's, yeah. Yeah. We just don't have a lot of... We go aggressive early, and it probably kind of hurts us. As, like I said, Purdue beat Notre Dame. Purdue. Notre Dame got Purdue. As we go now make our way for our first home game of the season against the FCS Northwest Sharks. First home game in year 4 in the 2027 season. Woo! Welcome to the most depressing place in college football.
Terrific clash in store. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue.
Tells me what that tells me. Juwan Howard was a worse coach than I could have imagined.
The Sharks,
Yeah, he's not good.
ranked team in the land, the Syracuse.
And that's the problem with hiring team legends.
Rivalry stays with you.
As we drop down to number 2, apparently,
Time to get this game started.
after going into Happy Valley. I mean, it is what it is. FCS Northwest is going to punt. Yes, FCS Northwest is punting before they even have a drive. They kick off. Texas beat Tennessee, by the way. This is going to be... We're not even going to return this
The
one.
kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Syracuse Orange will go on.
We see Zede Haynes
Sometimes you
at
see
99 speed.
It's called swagger, is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
I don't really know what to... I mean, I just want to just go out and bludgeon these guys. Willis has a big hole on first down and weird animation down to the 39.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires
Gonna hit Zede Haynes. Not a great pass, but I mean...
lots of green pass as he gets it to the 31. So that big play changes the complexion.
We're already at the 31.
10 just outside the 30. Looking for room. It's
Willis only gets 2 on that play.
After a pickup of 2 to the 30.
I'll tell you,
Yearwood on the tackle.
Who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job.
Gonna hit Haynes there, and it's gonna be first and goal to the 10. Make it the 9.
The stop is made, but this offense is
Not a couple not phenomenal passes for Wilson. Please get under center.
They'll try
Hand
to
off
get it in
McCourt
the run.
on a drive that has been primarily throwing. We're probably gonna score a rushing touchdown.
Down at the 2. Syracuse right back at it. They give him the rock again on second
Yep.
and goal. And they
You
get
haven't...
it.
This is the first time I've seen him too.
Syracuse.
So I don't know what to expect.
And what a push up front
But-
for this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison,
I mean...
driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Yep. This is why I don't like playing FCS teams, as the injuries now start.
Finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Let's we're gonna pause while this ball's in the air. We have a... Yes, we do. We're gonna count how many injuries happen in this game. We're at 1. As this should be a touchback. No injuries.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
This is why I'm always afraid to play FCS teams. It's just a slow injury fest.
Players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
As the 2 star player, impact players at least for FCS Northwest, are running backs. They lose a yard. Please tell me, oh thank God. Tavian Yearwood was one of them. He was the one who just lost a yard. Second and 11.
The give on the
The run, and he's going to get 3 to make it 3rd and 8.
to the 27.
It's Tariq Roberts, the other back. 3rd and 8 from the 27.
It's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep
just wasn't any time between the quarterback and
What happened? Was this ball blocked? Oh, it's a Cade McNamara. That's what happened. Somebody got Cade McNamara. As Watson got doinked in the helmet. And that's what the problem was. I was just so confused as FCS Northwest has to punt. I mean, hey. Hunter gets his first punt. Haynes catches it. He's got that 99 speed. Zeed Haynes gonna get to the corner. Can he? Gets caught on his own blocker. Yeah, that is true. Good run by Zeed Haynes as he.
What a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was
Zeed Haynes is tired.
You hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about.
I just go right to Van Buren. Van Buren running. Not very quick. He gets 7.
so the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Oh, this is a dumb pass. Oh, thank God.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
3rd and 3.
Offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield. That's when the defense just has to come up with an opportunity to make the interception.
Willis.
In the end zone. They're not gonna
Tackled
go
down
out
short.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Wilson will throw.
Wilson to throw and stopped at the 1.
Senior leader. Syracuse right back at it. On 2nd down, looking again to throw.
As that ball doesn't get elevated, and it's going to be
Defense came that close.
short. Tyler Holler on the block. Or on the BBU.
Trying to pound it in.
And
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
And listen, I'm aggressive by nature. I'm going for it on 4th down most of the time. But that negative play, does that give you a little pause?
It does, because if you're rattled right now...
I mean,
Touchdown!
let's not get too cute, I guess. Go for it on 4th down, and
And the extra point pushes the lead.
a couple mistakes by Wilson, and we do score.
14 yards.
We only have 1 injury so far.
Pushing their way inches into the end zone.
This ball is booted away. Bullock, kneel down.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball
Just
plays
can't
this
believe.
offense has ready.
And it's a run. It's a
Inside.
goofy tackle animation.
Out to the 30-yard line.
Eric Ward, we've seen 3 different running backs from these guys.
Exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the
2nd and
ground,
5.
but it will be very successful.
Man in motion. Make the touch.
On the inside kick.
And
And maybe they
no
want to
gain.
try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the
King Joseph on the tackle.
ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Wanting to throw. Wanting to throw.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative.
As Chansey might, I mean, yeah, he's obviously not good, but what is this? I mean, okay, he might have gotten sacked. He might not have been able to get past the line of scrimmage, but come on, dude. Just throws it away.
Play by the defense, 3rd and short, you're thinking
4th and 5.
but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
4th down and the punt.
Haynes has already had 1 great return.
On the move, it's Haynes.
Haynes.
He only needs a
Haynes, Zeed Haynes across the 50. Running down the sideline. Is he going to outrun everybody? Yes, he will.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse.
A big question
99 speed in effect.
Who could score a touchdown?
The senior has given us a 3-score lead.
First game, he's off to a great
2
start.
great punt returns.
This guy looks like the real deal.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
77 yards.
Play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that.
No, we're what, 3 short?
And they
Or 2 short. No, 1. 22. I should have just went for it. Yeah, it's 22. It was 22. And it's a run. They run away from the blitz. And they finally get a first down. Good run for Roberts. Still only 1 injury.
Looking for space. It's Ward.
And Ward now, as Arkansas State, after their upset win over Georgia Tech, has lost, according to the ticker. And this will take us to quarter number 2, mercifully. We might be in chew clock here soon.
Syracuse has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first
As we
quarter.
have
Take a
just
look at the stats
bullied,
before we move on.
and I mean bullied,
Offense on second down.
FCS Northwest here early.
Defense to adjust.
Quick pass, or run actually.
They can rely on this
And
guy.
gain of 5.
Yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here.
And, well, they're going to get it.
Behind the line, it's Roberts.
And more down to the 36.
He will step out of bounds,
They just
but not before
away from the blitz.
and a first down for this offense. The Sharks are moving quickly down the field.
And nobody over there to defend against the Sharks is, well, the option got blown up.
That option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing
2nd and 13.
football. And watch the linebacker. You could tell. Locked in on the quarterback. Chases him down. Gets 2. And, now
And, well, down goes the quarterback again. Now 3rd and 20. Emmanuel Robinson on the sack. That is his 2nd on the season. 3rd and 20. From the 46 as needing a lot, getting a lot, and, well, intercepted. As this is not by Robinson, this is by somebody else. Barnes, 4th interception on the year. Well, Marcellus Barnes has his 1st.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and
You know what?
perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with that.
We're going to try something. We move Hip and Hammer in a bit.
Ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
and it's been great.
Unfortunately, Zede Haynes stopped. He's going to get not quite enough for a first down.
Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention.
One more score, and we're probably going to go into chew clock.
They have gone out. Everybody
Hand
was
off.
on the same
You send Willis. Willis going to get across to the 50 to the 45.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off.
It has not been really hard to run the football.
That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
We're going for a lot into Teron Haley. He catches it. No. Oh, man.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now on second down after the incompletion. Wilson to pass. Just a bit of a misfire.
Not a great pass there, and
Make the connection.
And those are tough passes when you start throwing those balls.
gonna just take an easy passes. A couple misses there.
Throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
As Zede Haynes is gonna be brought down 4th and 3.
They're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good, and then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the end.
Kick is up. Kick is going. short.
No good. After the missed field goal,
So O can't make a kick that long, and unfortunately, we can't pay off the turnover.
6-yarder makes that stop even bigger. Now the offense has
As we're going trickeration, we are going backwards though.
going to lose yardage.
Second and 24.
They'll snap it to the 25 here on second and long.
Trickeration didn't work. This is just a straight run.
Running with power.
And 3rd and 16, they get some of it back.
Solid pickup.
On a run by Yearwood.
Down marker might be in the next county.
3rd and 16, they need to get to the 49. And, well, it's intercepted Jason Burt this time.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked
Burt
up.
rumbling, stumbling, and down, and we have the 2-minute timeout.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field
And Van Buren running.
Don't leave it up.
And, oh, wow, just flattened the man.
They get him down, but this offense is
That was a war crime. That was a war crime.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first
Willis
down run on the
running,
first down.
and he's going to be down to
Works
3.
his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He got it. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. This defense
All right.
was put in a difficult
3rd and goal
spot,
from the
but
2.
they made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal.
Just hand this off to Willis. Yasin Willis is tackled into the end zone.
Touchdown, Syracuse.
And, well, the next time we touch the ball, we'll be able to mercifully go into 2 clock. Probably get our starters one more offensive drive.
That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton.
We're going to see if we can force a return here.
In good positions to have success.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And
Wasn't going to kill all of the clock. There's 13 seconds. I don't know what we're going to see out of FCS Northwest going in on this final play. Chance he's thrown
The give from the gun.
couple interceptions. They just run this out, and we will go to halftime, mercifully.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Up 28-0.
First-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse.
Which we've only scored 3 offensive touchdowns.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half.
One of which we had the punt return. And a kneel
Thought
down.
about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring
As
it
it was Clemson that did jump us, by the way, seeing the rankings. Yes. Underneath, Burt there on the tackle. Yearwood only came a 4.
Pass play, they pick up a few. They'll
Second
line
and
up for a second down
6. That's incredible.
play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to
Hey, a
the
completed pass downfield.
and they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
1st and 10 from the 40.
First and 10. Use the play fake now to throw.
As the play fake got us, it slowed us down, and Yearwood cut down
Catch and knock
by the
down.
same.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job
2nd and
by
5 from
It's
45.
tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays.
And no
Dynamics.
gain, 3rd and
Usually
5.
One guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
That's incredible. 2 minutes gone. Wide snap. Well, we missed the sack, but Caden Brown got there, makes it 4th and 14, and Zeed Haynes has a chance to return another one.
And I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right.
Haynes
right now.
catches it at the
This defense has
20.
been their number all game.
And unfortunately, they finally have him. Black Turbo Yoda can't hurt you.
28 Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
He can't do something.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting.
First and 10 from the 28.
Comes out throwing on first down.
Fine Hayne.
Looks that one in nicely.
No, that was Ron Haley, I believe.
Does some damage and they move the sticks with the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all
Oh,
the way
that was
around
Teron Haley, actually,
the drag
over there.
Against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Court catches it,
The screen.
runs on the screen. He's going to get up across midfield to the 49.
But what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10.
As Van Buren sheds a tackle, he's going to run down, stumble, bumble, and down to the 24.
This defense and getting it down to the 24.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Good block by Usain Willis as we only get nothing there.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
As Van Buren going to find on the drag, he is going to be tackled into the end zone.
Touchdown Orange. And the stomping has
Van Buren, his first touchdown on the season.
After that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt
34, 35 nothing.
even though they were able to get
We've had
I feel like they've taken another step.
just two really good offensive games. One against a defense that was good, and then this one against a team that's just not.
and it'll come out to
Only thing we have to really worry about is Jaden O is
the first down.
0 for 3 on field goals this year. And more trickeration. This time they run it,
They bring him down
and they only lose a yard.
on that one.
What a great
King Joseph Edwards on the tackle.
defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens?
And the thing that has been the big notice, we have only had one injury to an FCS player. That's another sack, makes it 3rd and 18.
Down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up now. One more
3rd and
shot.
18 from the 17. Need to get to the 35.
Looking downfield and he needs a bunch.
Makes it 4th and 28.
Pressure and there he goes down again. And the Sharks will punt
As San Jose State. FCS Northwest, the Sharks have to punt this away. Haynes going to catch it at the 50.
running it back. It's Haynes.
And, well, we just couldn't really get anything there. And
To get the return.
let's start getting the backups in. Well, who's that put in at quarterback then? Freshman Greg Allen. He has a red shirt. You know what? Let's get DeBeer in.
The ground. Time for one more snap before the end of
And
the
for one final play. As Gill moves over.
Trying to find his man on
Oh, wow, our offensive line just became really porous.
pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And off McCourt. Gary McCourt gets up, makes it 3rd and 3.
Solid game.
And that ends quarter number 4, or 3.
Third quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter and Syracuse has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third.
Beer throwing, finds his man, and first down.
Good job
Good-
running that
good
route.
little throw by DeBeer.
Because he got nothing after the catch.
Defense Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust.
That's a completed pass, but a loss of 1.
He's there to make the stop.
Over it on the tackle.
Throw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
2nd and 11 from the 33. Going to hand this off to McCourt. McCourt going to try and get outside. He does, but he's only going to get 5.
After getting 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that run.
Oh, Tarrant, Niles Tarrant doesn't turn and look for the ball. And we're going to try once again with Jaden O.
And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash.
From 46. This is up.
He got it.
And Jaden O finally makes a kick.
Let's go to the studio now.
As he is only 1 for 4.
Inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Memphis went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory.
Up 38-0. There's 4:58 to go.
Best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
He wants to throw.
Looks like we got backups in for FCS Northwest.
Too much either way.
2nd and 7.
Both teams
Yeah, we do.
this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air, it's Grimes.
Grimes throwing and dropped.
Make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
AJ Lincoln on the tackle.
He just lost his
Or on the
concentration.
pass breakup.
They line up, and
Now
it's
3rd and
a
7.
long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd
It's
and
a
1, try to convert through the
play action sack number 5. Loss of 10.
The Sharks will bring the
And
punt
out
team on
comes the
field.
punter.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
As, oh my lord.
Punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed.
As we're doing this just to try and kill some time.
What a play on that return, but will it stand?
It's going to be a roughing the punter. As we did that just to kill some time. Marcellus Barnes roughing the kicker.
Officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They
I mean,
take the penalty.
that's like the only the 2nd or 3rd first down for
Roughing the punter penalty.
FCS Northwest.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
And they just lost a lot of it to make it 2nd and 20.
And this offense just keeps.
Oh my god. Ben Isaac on the sack. Sack number 6.
Big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Trying to get to it.
Sack number 7. They've lost all of the penalty yards.
Down he goes again.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure.
I thought our backups were going to be bad. Theirs are worse.
If they ever thought it was going to look this good, I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been.
And, well, it's not a sack. 4th and 22.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Sharks will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block.
Again, just trying to waste some time.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
As the stats. 51 passing yards for FCS Northwest. Negative 38 rushing yards.
The Syracuse offense
Yeah.
back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the
Court.
water. Happy with getting the W.
Hey, there's injury too.
This makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late,
3rd and 2.
we were beating Central.
Just gotta try and get enough for a first down.
You're still letting us throw the football.
I don't wanna
They've got it at the 40.
completely bury FCS Northwest.
Game's moving.
Court gonna get the first down and
Got it at the
Now we will kneel it out.
First down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances.
As we start the season 2-0.
And they'll take
Kneel it out. That will be game.
Happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. This is what an elite.
I mean, we just
They know they're better.
21 in the first quarter.
Figurative sledgehammer and hit 'em right between the eyes.
And they just look
Didn't beat an FCS team by 50, unranked. Yasid Willis only had 39 rushing yards on 8 attempts.
your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Just
So that's
absolutely
gonna do it for us.
bullied.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm
FCS Northwest, I mean, give me some stats. I gotta see some stats.
College football.
3 total first downs. One of them was by a penalty. Only 1 penalty in the game, I believe, too. Yeah. We had 139 punt return yards. We didn't punt. Nor did, I mean, we also didn't have any kick return yards because FCS Northwest only kicked the ball once. I mean, the big thing, like, 13 yards of offense. "13 total yards of offense. 3 first downs. We just absolutely dismantled FCS Northwest in the time that we could. And that's depressing. That 415 XP only gets us that far up the bar. We go to 2-0. We're sitting number 2 after dropping because Clemson beat somebody. Clemson team that I don't believe we see this year. Oh, they beat Tennessee. Okay. Do we see? Yeah, we don't see Clemson in the regular season. Let's, well, we'll advance a week and see how far we drop. Barrett, second in his top 3. He'd be good, big get. I hate that. Kane Payne were first in his top 3. Nolan Klein were 4th in his top 5. Justice Fowler were 3rd in his top 5 right now. Austin Sheets were 5th in his top 5. How are we behind Penn State after beating them? Come on. Devon Shidu, we are first. We lose out on Emmett Shabazz. Richard Bush were first. Ben Clinton were first. And then Martin Townsend were 5th in his top 8. Meaning we should get some hours since we did lose one guy. Caden Brown is going to be your conference ACC defensive player of the week. We aren't going to have an offensive player, I doubt. We do not. We stay at 2 behind, and we play Stanford next time out. Do you have anybody on Heisman watch? Probably not, because we just can't put up the stats. 300, like, that's gonna be the one thing that we're gonna struggle with 7-minute quarters, and we might look into it for NCAA 26, bumping it up a little bit. I mean, we tried 10-minute quarters, and being only able to get one game in on a stream in a video is a pain in the ass. I don't know. It might be worth playing around a little bit. Kansas State quarterback, because Avery Johnson's gone. Oh, I'm glad I saw this. Willy Willy. Willy Willy. Everyone wants to be Scott Scott. But does Scott Scott want to be Bob Bob? There's a throwback right there for you. Willy Willy. Oh my god. Why have I not seen somebody like this? I want one of these guys. Let's save and get out of here. Next time out, Stanford and somebody else. As we hope to mercifully put an end to building Syracuse here in year 4. Signs of... I don't want to get too confident with this team yet.